let's quickly talk about. We were speaking about crisis management.
Yeah.
These Vancouver Canucks, Ryan. They managed a crisis on Saturday night. Let me tell you, pal. This group of scoundrels went down 4-1 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Whom I don't know if you guys
have you heard about these Blue Jackets?
Have you heard about these Blue Jackets that are absolutely destroying their own? I thought Ohio couldn't get worse. But here we are.
Columbus and Cincinnati.
I mean, you got Akron. They gave you Steph Curry and LeBron. They gave you the Black Keys. Huh?
Same town?
Same
it's
town.
like a Sedin, Naslund-Forsberg situation.
Lawrence Kolensvik. Yeah. Anyway, so these Canucks, they're down 4-1. Then they get into third period. Rick Tocchet goes in. I assume he ripped open his dress shirt. And just literally pounded back a beer and just like started lifting weights in front of everyone. And they're like, he didn't even talk. He literally just put like, what's that song? Why don't you turn me loose?
Loverboy?
Yeah. He gotta do it my way. No way at all. And he's just doing that. And Quinn's like, hey, coach, what are you doing? And he just didn't talk. And they're like,
you motherfuckers know what I'm doing.
No, he's like, just Ken fucking Jack. Because he's like, there's no way we're losing to Columbus. And then they came out. And these All-Stars. Yeah. God damn, dude. That if there was I understand it's Columbus. Yeah. But if there was any doubt that this group of players this organization, at least this year, just needs to go for it. Just go for it and we'll deal with the rest of the stuff later. It's that. It's crazy. It's absolutely bonkers.
Gita sends her file in by 6:31. That's an effing, just like the Canucks. That's an effing pro.
It's an effing pro, Randy. But now they're on break in the
they
All-Star game.
Needed that win, and I didn't want to be like. Actually,
Ryan was going to be. Should they be sellers?
I'm holding this up because I'm seeing too much chatter. I think Sakaris and Price had a poll. And Sarah Sivian they were talking about this, and they don't need to be. Oh, talk about the now, baby. So
are they talking about a certain team that was also good, named the Vancouver Canucks, in a certain year that did a lot of things? Were they comparing this team to that team?
They are, and there are some similarities, but I don't want to. We don't need those. But I was looking at this as a must-win, and I posed the question to dear friend of the show, Brandon Batchelor, on In the Booth with Randeep Janda.
In the booth,
and I just asked, when's the last Canucks complete game that they played? And they mulled it over, and the best answer they came up with was against the Islanders, where they basically shut them down defensively and destroyed them. And I kind of chuckled to myself because we're having this conversation about like, oh, they're blowing leads against the Leafs, and they're only the 2-0 dud against the Blackhawks and this and stuff. And I'm like, they are 9-0-1 in their last 10 games on their unhealthiest stretch of the season.
Right.
So I considered Saturday's game a must-win because they're going to go into the All-Star break 20% or whatever of the team is going there to play and schmooze and deal with it. And Toronto's the last place I want to be in February.
Yeah.
And they need to end on a high note because I think it will be a little sluggish coming out of the gates for all the right reasons.
Yeah, I think majority of the teams beyond teams that actually didn't have All-Stars like going and doing all the travel and all the media, they usually do come and have a little bit of a sluggish start right back out of the All-Star break. But yeah, I don't know if I would clarify what happened in Columbus as a must-win. I think it.
Well, I did.
Well, it's just I think
gotta win.
Well, also sorry, I'm just gonna quote. I think this team has earned enough of a cred that even if they had went on like a little 2-game losing streak bender, we also know that they're sending like 7 members, including Finn.
45 guys, I think, are going.
Literally.
The Abby Canucks.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little sus that they sent the Canucks social media team to the All-Star game. I was like, maybe I should go. But in place, I don't know. But yeah, no, it was a great little win for them.